Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with Your House on iOS and I'm going to show you how to get through Chapter 5. Enjoy! Okay, so it's 5:30, so let's change the time. 5:30. There we go. Okay, hit here, here, here. Okay, so this next part, you have to wait until it's now in green. Okay, so here the word bite is going to start moving once you press it. So you have to keep holding it and follow Don't let it get away. Okay, tap on it. Tap on it again to turn it around. And then press these little black things. Okay, so it says page 23 in the piano. Tap the little switch in the upper right corner to pick up the key. So you can look at this if you want, but we'll come back to it later. Okay, so these are important. Specifically, the highlighted letters. See those highlighted letters? These look the same, right? There's 7 of them. If you look at these, the letters themselves don't matter. It's the number of letters. So SHE, the 3rd letter, is highlighted. Then SN, so the 5th letter is highlighted. O-T, the 7th letter is highlighted. And it's the same for all of them. 3, 5, 7. You see? 3, 5, 7. So what we're going to do is press the 3rd button, the 5th button, and the 7th, but it's not going to show it to you highlighted. I'm going to be doing this one, okay? But it doesn't show it to you. Okay, so grab them using that button. Okay, so pay attention to all these slides. Time is on my side. We're gonna need this soon. There's 3 times, 12, 20, 9, 10, and 6, 20, and the piano. And then we have to play this music. Okay. So, the first slide was this, time is on my side. So we need to use this sheet music, follow it on the clock. So it's gonna go like this. The bottom one is there. The first one is at the bottom. Okay, it's not showing you. Let me just see if I could. Okay, now it's showing the right. Earlier it wasn't landing on the right spot, but it should look like this. Okay, now the letters all the numbers turn into letters. So let's continue reading and then I'll show you what to do. So the slides, we did that. So now the 3 times, it's going to be 12, 20, 9, 10, 6, 20. So 12, 20, DE, 9, 10, BB, the last one, 620. IE, so it spells Debbie. Okay, it spells Debbie. All right. And the last slide is the one that says your name. But we're not going to be able to spell her name exactly. The I is going to be a different letter. If you can read music, it's probably easier, but let's go out. Okay. So we're gonna play D, E, B, B. And instead of the I, it's going to be an A, and then E. So look at the page. You can read about the history of that poster. And then I'm going to fold the page in. So now, see, it says it's got these 6 symbols. Subtract these 2. So the rest of them that are left, that's what you're going to enter. Let's go back up there. So it's top right, middle 2, and then bottom left. Again, you're not going to be able to see it happen. You see me pressing the last one. That's just how the game is. Okay, so before we can do this, we're going to go back up. Oops. And play each of these tunes. So what you want to do is note down or write down the notes that it plays for each one. So that was E, F, D, B, A, C, D. Now press 2. That was E, C, A, B, D, F, E. Now 3. That was B, A, C, D, F, E. Let's go back. So what we want to do is draw a path between the letters that we just saw in each tune. So the first one started from E, then it goes to F, to D, to B, A, C, and D. If you actually write on it, you end up with a 9. So the first number is 9. The next one starts at E, then it goes to C, A, B, D, F, E. So that makes a 0. So that's the next number. The last one starts at B, then it goes to A, C, D, F, E. So it makes a 5. So that's the last one, 905. Open it up and then watch.
Dear Debbie, these are difficult words for me to write, but I suppose you deserve some answers. Before I was born, my parents had scripted my fate, forcing me into a loveless marriage and a life full of pretense. I was also compelled to follow in their footsteps and become an architect. However, I encountered constant roadblocks put in my way by those who couldn't stand to see a woman excel. Unexpectedly, my penchant for thievery saved me from that hell. I confess that the thrill of orchestrating a heist and getting away with it offered me some unparalleled satisfaction. While my exploits had been modest at first, perhaps the time had come to aim higher. When you think about it, thieves and architects aren't so different. Both are masters of blueprints and plans. I then set out to lead a double life and take revenge on those who had humiliated me, stealing from the very buildings they never let me design. They never caught me. They didn't even suspect me. They all thought I was the perfect wife. Only my beloved cats knew who I really was. But then, as fate would have it, I became pregnant with a baby girl, whom I named Deborah. I instantly became aware of the grave mistake I had made. You were not the mistake, my Debbie. The context was my husband, his family, the society in which I was forced to live. Plunged into despair, I could barely get out of bed. I worried about your future, our future. Refusing to subject you to live with a captive mother, I made a choice that haunts me to this day. I ran, feigned my death, and disappeared without a farewell. Yes, Debbie, I am your mother. Serena Pullen, Leon, and Erica Clow were mere masks that life forced me to wear in order to survive. These secrets are hidden in this house, your house. Now that you've discovered them, I can only hope that someday you'll understand why I did what I did, and that you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. Love, Mom.
Okay. There was also a phone number on the letter. It's going to be a future Easter egg, I think. But anyway, that is chapter 5 of Your House. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.